Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and this is another independent movie review, and I just got done watching this movie. Yeah, this is a independent movie that I just watched on Tubi, and that's the thing. Tubi is like the platform for a lot of these indie movies, and from what I heard something that Tubi is a platform that's owned by Fox because that's the thing about it. These streaming platforms, they're about to put cable television out of business. I mean, it seems like not too many people, it seems like nobody really watches cable these days. It seems like not too many people watch cable television, but anyway, I watched the movie Dirty Game 2 on Tubi, and this is my review. So, yes, the independent movie Dirty Game 2, this is starring actor Jamal Gravy Willard. And that's the thing about it. This actor, he's like the independent movie king. He's like consistent when it comes down to these independent movies. He's like one of the most consistent actors ever. Like, he's always putting in work when it comes down to these indie movies on Tubi. But yes, I watched the movie Dirty Game 2 on Tubi starring actor Jamal Gravy Willard, and here's my review. This movie is nice. This movie is pretty awesome. The movie starts off with a situation with the character that Jamal Willard was playing. He played a character that ended up getting shot, and he ends up going to the hospital, and he ends up being okay. He ends up surviving from being shot, and the people that had shot him, they were thinking that they actually got him, but they found out that he was still currently alive. And you see, the thing about it is that with him being in the hospital, he wants to get out of the hospital so he can put work in, so he can make his money with the record label Moneymaker Records. And there's a situation where the artist that they had that was signed to the label Moneymaker Records, he ends up doing an interview where they ask him about the situation with the character that Jamal Willard was playing. And I mean, it shows like later on he just walks out of the interview. And that's the thing about it too. I noticed that they have brought up something about Vlad TV. I mean, because that's the thing about it too. I mean, with a lot of these rappers in the rap game today, they be doing these interviews on Vlad TV, and they be thinking that Vlad is like the feds or whatever, because there has been some rappers that have done interviews on Vlad TV and Adam 22 No Jumper, and they ended up telling on themselves and they got in trouble. But yeah, other than that, this movie overall, it was a pretty nice movie because like the character that Jamal Willard was playing, he ended up surviving getting shot, and he ended up having to like go to court and stuff, and he ended up like beating the case. But then later on a situation comes where it's like the feds come, and it's like they're at a club, and the feds, they come and they get him and they have him in holding, and they make the decision to like incarcerate him. But from what it shows at the end of the movie, like he gets a call that he's gonna be getting out in 3 days. But yeah, the movie Dirty Game 2, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this independent movie, I give it like a 9. I give it a 9.5. Yeah, this movie, it was pretty nice. And you see, the movie Dirty Game 2, this movie right here, it shows you how evil the music industry is. It shows you how, what really causes like a lot of these rappers to get killed, what causes like shady business when it comes down to the rap game. You know what I mean? Because when it comes down to these rappers doing these music videos where there's guns in the music video and they're like waving guns all over the place, see, it's something that can put a lot of these rappers in some serious danger. to the point where they can get shot. And that, yeah, and that's the thing. From what it showed in this movie, the rapper that was signed to Moneymaker Records, there was a situation where his producer had ended up getting killed, and he went out to go see what was going on to get the guys that did it, and he ended up getting shot in his shoulder, but he ended up like surviving. But yeah, yeah, other than that, the movie Dirty Game 2, not bad of a movie. Jamal Gravy Willard, he's the king. Jamal Gravy Willard, he's like one of the best when it comes down to doing these independent movies. And the character that he played in this movie, Jamal Gravy Willard, he always does a phenomenal job. One of the things that I've always noticed is that they always got him playing the villain. They got him playing the villain in a lot of these independent movies, but he does an excellent job at it though. But it would be nice to see Jamal Willard play like the good guy though. But yeah, that's my review on the movie Dirty Game 2 on Tubi. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, Not All Money is Good Money, featuring Quicks. It's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.